Hello guys, happy banner day. I hope your summons went well. I hope you're happy with what you came out with. I dropped 1,000 stones on Broly's banner. I walked out with 1 copy of the boy, and I got 3 copies of Golden Freezer, so it could have been better, could have been worse. We've got Broly here at 55%, full link level 10, so we're going to jump into the fight and we are going to see what Broly can do for us. I do think he is going to be a very effective character. He's going to add a lot of value to the extreme class side of the game, and we've got him in slot 7, which is just typical. So the reason I say that is because Broly does have a pretty poor transformation condition, which is 5th turn from his entry. So you know, if you're not getting him in rotation 1 or rotation 2, you're not seeing that until turn 7, which is, you know, not ideal, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we're just going to be trying to survive this Goku until then. I've gone with just a full Super Bosses team. I thought we'll just try out Broly's team in its entirety. I didn't want to take double Broly though, because I thought if I take a friend Broly who's perhaps got, you know, more into his hidden potential system, then I don't feel like we're getting a good representation of what he's like at 55%, because it's quite easy for that unit to then totally overshadow what our Broly can do. Okay, I think this makes the most sense here. Zamasu's got tremendous damage reduction at the start, and then we'll do this with our Rose here. Cool. So this Goku and Vegeta Blue Zone battle is a tough fight, I would say. The new units certainly make it a little bit easier. I cannot emphasize how good it is that we have got fights now where we can utilize units that have super class restrictions, like an example being Int Goku Black, the transforming TUR. We're not using him now, but you know, I use him to great success in the Kaioken Goku fight. Beforehand, when it was just all Red Zone, Kid Buu, etc., we couldn't do that. So I do think it really is fantastic that we have these fights against super class characters. So yeah, here we go. Goku Black, getting some super attacks in here. Hopefully we live this turn. We're just really trying to get to Broly so we can see what our boy can do for us. You know, my first impressions are he is effective in his base form. He can be caught defensively, but he's most certainly effective. He you know, he has 2 additional supers built in, provided you're in slot 1 or 2. If you want to float him off in slot 3, one of those supers becomes a high chance. He's stacking attack in both his 12 and his 18 key. His 18 key is greatly stacking, and he's gained a defense on super for 1 turn on his 12 key, and for 4 turns on his 18 key. So I think should we just whack him in slot 1 and see what happens? Why not? And we'll put Cauliflower here in slot 2, and we need to make sure we get our 3 orbs with a Golden Freezer here, and we've got 4 right there. Perfect. So here we are, Broly in slot 1. So we're going to come out of the gate here with a nice 9 million attack stat. Obviously Freezer support does help there. So this is attack 1, so we are greatly raising our attack with that. A nice crit as well, which is always very tasty. And this is attack number 2, which is raising the attack and raising our defense for the 1 turn. I feel like this is quite a good fight to showcase what Broly can do. It's a fairly long fight, and it will allow his domain to, you know, have a good effect, given the fact it's a super class enemy. And we've even got the hidden potential system additional here, look, which is fantastic. So Goku taking a nice pummel in there, and I think even if Goku were to super us now, we would most certainly live it. Okay, so this first part of the fight, given how many physical class characters we're taking, can be a little bit sketchy, but we should be okay as long as we're smart with our unit placements. Okay. So we won't do Rosé's domain here. I think this should be the play. Yep, this will be the play here. And then we will go with that for Rosé at the end here. So Zamasu obviously still got really good damage reduction at the start of the fight, so he should be very effective here in slot 1. I think he's also very underrated as a damage dealer, with his very high crit chance in his kit. I still really like him as a unit. I think he will fade a little with the part 3 content, unfortunately, part 2, part 3 content, but alas, for now he's still putting the work in for us, which is the main thing. So now we just wait for Rosé to do his things with his 20,000 attacks, all of which are probably going to be normals with my luck, I would imagine. We really do not want Goku to super here at the end. That will upset me greatly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new units, by the way. I know a lot of people have considered skipping for Beast, which I do think is a viable thing to do, to be honest, but I do think there's just such value to be had in having Dokkan Fest Extreme LR in your box. They provide so much value to your box, and he's not supered again. Well, that's fantastic. Yep, I think this is what we do here. Yep, and we'll do this. We'll do this. No, we won't. So we'll just do this, actually. And then we will do that to grab the rainbow orbs for our boy Rosé here. Brody could finish off this Goku, actually, in this turn. And then we'll be getting Vegeta next up. I believe it's agility type, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Brody's easily going to finish off Goku here. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, guys, even at 55%, impressive numbers, I would say. I'd recommend getting his link levels up as soon as possible if you have only got him at 55%, just to really maximise his damage output. What are we going to do here? Let's have a look. I think we go with this, and we go with this, and then we go with this. I think that's the play, guys. So Zamasu now is probably fading defensively, but I think we'll be okay if Vegeta comes at us with a super. We will see though. Frieza will definitely be okay. And I don't know about Goku Black, to be honest. We'll just have to see. Frieza's animations are so fire, so clean. Literally got a new phone earlier today. Came in the post. I was trying to record this video on my old phone, and Brody's animations were taking so long to load up. No super attack again. We're getting quite lucky with that. Right, so here we go. Broly. We are gonna pop that active. That's the domain up, and we'll just quickly run through what the domain does for us here. So what the domain does, guys, is he gives us attack and defense plus 10% for extreme class enemies and allies, and an additional attack and defense plus 10% for characters who also belong to exploding rage or movie bosses, and superclass allies that get an extra 10% damage dealt to them. So obviously not great for Caulifla here, but it's fine because she will get the guaranteed dodge. So we will just pop her here against Vegeta, because I just don't want to take any risks. And put Brody slot 2. Will that get him his 24? Yes, it will. And we'll pop Rosé here at the end, who will obviously be feeling the effects of Broly's domain. So nice little dodge from Caulifla. And here we go, Broly then in his full power form. 18.5 million. Guys, once again, remember, this is at 55%. I mean, if you've got this guy duped up, you're laughing. If you can get him to his full power form, you really are. He is an absolute juggernaut. And another reason why I just implore people to summon for him. For the value that he's going to give you. He's going to be really useful in these blue zone fights against these superclass characters as well. And very handy for clearing some of those extreme class missions, the ones that require you to have a full rainbow, different colour type, extreme class character. Yeah, brilliant. So obviously we're getting guard, we're getting damage reduction, we're getting crit chance in his full power state. Rose should be fine at the end here as well. We'll easily be able to take these normals, and I think we're looking pretty, guys. I really do. What we'll do is we will quickly go through his full power kit at the end when the video is done, because I know obviously we're not going to see much of his full power form, but that is fine. Essentially it's his base kit just on steroids, to be completely blunt with you. Off the top of my head, I think it's Ki +6, attack and defense +300, guard, and you get 3 additional supers. And obviously with your head and potential system, you get an opportunity to get another one, and you get a 26% crit chance, another 26% crit chance, or something along those lines. So we'll pop Freezer here in. No, we won't. Okay. I think this is what we're going to have to do. Just hope for some nice luck. Okay. So Zamasu might die here. I think he probably will. Oh, we're fine. We have lived. Zamasu, my king. Well, I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect that. Clearly my math isn't very good. But yeah, that should be game set and match now, guys, really. We'll get Broly next turn and we should polish him off. So what we'll do is we'll quickly look at his kit before we finish off Vegeta here. And we will see what our boy is made of. So yeah, Broly in his full power form. He is giving us, 6 Ki, 300% attack and defense, guard, Ki +1 per Ki through attained, 26% damage reduction before he's hit when the domain's up, 50% when he's attacking, an additional 50% when he's receiving an attack, an additional super, a chance of performing a crit when performing a super, another additional super attack, and another crit chance when performing an ultra super attack, and you launch another additional super when Ki is 24. So yeah, just attacking lots, just like he did in the movie. So, very lore accurate, I'd say. We'll whack Khalifa here in front of Vegeta, and then we'll let Broly finish him off. Yeah, so all in all, guys, I'll be honest with you, I've been very, very impressed with Broly's performance at 55%. I was surprised, actually, to be honest with you. I didn't expect him to be so strong. Broly at 55% feels like a lot of the pre-9th anniversary units at sort of 79 to 90%, I would say. And look, 16.7 million. This is 55%. He's very strong defensively, full power. It's just getting there. That transformation condition isn't great. So yeah, there we go, guys. Beautiful KO screen there. Let me know your thoughts on Broly. That was him at 55%. Let me know how your summons went, and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao.